What is going on, guys? Brewer here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the best product research method that you need to be following if you want to find a winning product this month. So in this video, I will be showing you specifically what you need to do and how to actually find the products. But before we get into that, I want to talk about what we're actually looking for, because I don't think there's any point in showing you how to find products without telling you what exactly you should be looking for. So we're going to be going over, based on my experience, the 10 pieces of criteria that you need to look for in a winning product. Let's go. Alright guys, so there are a few things that you want to look for when you're searching for products. Number one has to do with what you're buying the product for and what you're selling the product for. And the reason I include this is because I feel like it's very important as marketers. We keep into consideration not only what the product is and how it looks, but also the perceived value and the potential margin on said product. And since we're going to be advertising these on TikTok, I have very specific criteria in what I look for. So essentially, we're looking for products that cost between $0 and $25. So essentially, if it costs $35, it's something that would most of the time be too expensive to test on TikTok, at least in my experience. And the reason for this is because I like to have a sell price between $10 and $60. If you look at pretty much every single winning product that I've had over the past 6 or 7 months on TikTok, they've all been between $10 and $60 selling prices, and we want to hit a minimum margin of 50%. Ideally, we're hitting 70% or higher margins as well. So the higher margin percentage you have on your buy to sell price, the better. And since our best products sell between the prices of $10 and $60, that simply means that your products have to cost between $0 and $25 in order for you to hit that 50% price margin and still be in that $10 to $60 price range. So the next two criterias are basically the same thing, just said in a different way. So one of them is that the product must solve a problem for a broad audience. Now, obviously everybody knows what I mean. Unless you're super new to e-commerce, everybody says this about product research. Oh, your product must solve a problem, whatever. But what they don't tell you is that not all winning products actually solve a problem. There are products out there that will actually just create a desire. Like they're literally just cool, or something that is fascinating, or maybe it catches people's attention, or maybe it's satisfying and people are going to want to do it for themselves. Not everything has to solve a problem. And honestly, most winning products that I find on TikTok don't really solve a problem. They literally just go viral in some way because they're cool as shit, and then people want to buy them. They created desire. It's kind of the best way that I've found to coin the term. Now, a keyword being for a broad audience. So it creates desire for a broad audience, or it solves a problem for a broad audience. We'll talk more on this in just a second. So these next tips are not necessarily criterias. However, they are things that you want to look out for when doing your product research, because I think if you even just meet one or two of these extra things to look out for, it massively increases your chances of finding a winning product. So one thing to look out for is if the product ties to a specific TikTok trend or a specific TikTok sound. Now, what I mean when I say this is that there are sounds out there that are currently going viral, and there's also trends such as dances, jokes, memes. You know, there's a lot of inside jokes going on TikTok constantly. There's always new ones and old ones and current ones. And if you're actively scrolling on the platform as a user, you can pick out these trends and these sounds and use them in your advertisements. And it's even better, and this is why I say it's really good when your product ties with the trend or the sound, because if you can have a product that ties with a current trend somehow, like if you can twist the trend to somehow promote your product, then I think you have a much higher chance of finding a winning product, because it's just that much more native to the platform. The next key thing to look out for is if the product is currently or has gone viral in the past on TikTok organic. So lots of people on TikTok just like sharing products because they're cool or whatever. Lots of the general users and influencers will just share them. So what you can do is actually search up your product on the TikTok search and see if there's any TikToks of that particular product. If there are TikToks posted by influencers or just ordinary users of TikTok and they went viral, this is a really good indicator that you might have a winning product on your hands. Of course, I feel like I don't even really need to say this, but if the product was a previous winner on Google, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Pinterest, Snapchat, whatever, then there's also a good chance it is also going to work on TikTok ads. So I think if you're somebody who has previous winners from Facebook, if you've ran successful stores before, I think it is 100% worth it to retest it on TikTok ads, especially if you can mix it with the other criterias and the other things to look out for on this list. Now, the last thing to look out for, or the last criteria, I guess this is more of a criteria than something something to just look out for, is products that target like a broader industry and not really a specific niche. In my experience, especially with the strategy that we follow with TikTok ads, we're targeting a super broad audience. It's also a little bit of a younger crowd, but there's also some older people on there, so don't discriminate against age when doing your product research too much. But keep in mind that when we're doing our TikTok targeting, we're targeting no interest. So I'll give you some examples. Most people have a kitchen or have access to a kitchen. So in this example, a kitchen product is still a niche. It's still the kitchen niche, right? But it's not too specific and it's not super niche specific because most people have access to a kitchen. However, not everybody owns a fluffy dog. So if you're selling a lint roller that's specifically made for fluffy dogs, I think that's not really the best product to be selling in the TikTok landscape, just because not many people own fluffy dogs. There's a huge percentage, but it is not something that 99% of people do, whereas 99% of people have access to a kitchen. So just a few things to keep in mind when you're doing your product research on TikTok. But now that we've talked about what you should be looking for, let me actually hop into my computer screen and show you exactly how you should be looking for products. See you there. Now, before I hop into my computer right there and show you how to find products, I do want to say that we do have spots open in my product testing agency where we give you products, build your store, run your tests, and scale for you once a winner is found. So if you find my videos valuable and you're trying to build a successful dropshipping store and you want to work with me directly and let me help you, schedule a call using the link in the description. All right, guys, let me give you a little tip. When you're doing product research on TikTok, open that bitch up on your computer. Don't sit there on your phone and scroll like a weeb, all right? I started using this method on my computer and it has increased my efficiency by like 1,000 times. So open up your computer, pop open TikTok, make an account or log into your account if you have one, and follow along with me and let's find some winning products. So we have TikTok opened up on our screen and you can see that we have the basic For You page here. Don't mind all the memes and the comedians. I scroll when I'm shitting, guilty as charged. However, as you know, in my previous videos on product research, I've talked about scrolling through your feed and looking for products that way. However, since then, I found a much better method that's way quicker and honestly, in my opinion, even has the potential to find way better products, because scrolling through your feed just takes forever and you're just sitting there all day just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And when you go on your computer, scrolling on your feed is basically useless because they don't even show you sponsored posts on your computer. They only show you For You posts or just normal posts on your For You page. So what are we doing, you might ask? Well, essentially we're looking up hashtags. So the strategy is as follows. Number one, we search a generic products hashtag. Number two, we scroll through the TikToks underneath that hashtag and find new hashtags to search through. And number three, we search through the new hashtags and try to find products. Number three, we search through those new hashtags and we try to find products that meet the criteria and products that we think will do good based on our own experiences. And then from there, we go to AliExpress, source it, and we add it into the list. It's really that simple. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me show you how I do this real quick. So we're just gonna search up hashtag products, and you see that once we search it up, this is why I love doing it on the computer. If you don't have one of these bad boys right here, oh my God, get it, because you have the scroll wheel and you can go up and down as fast as you want. You don't have to do it with your finger. Anyways, once you search this, basically just click on one of these, and if you're doing it on the computer, you don't swipe, you basically just click these arrows, like way easier, and you're not gonna get finger fatigue. You know, most of you guys are used to doing this all day, you know, on Tinder. But for us TikTokers, you know, you get finger fatigue from swiping all day. So now you can just press a button, way easier. However, we are not gonna look through products in the hashtag products hashtag, because that's literally where everybody is looking for products. Your mom, your grandma, your sister, your brother, everybody who's doing drop shipping, everybody who even heard the word drop shipping on the radio one day on their way back from the coffee store in the morning is searching for products on the hashtag products hashtag. So please do not do this. What we are looking for is better hashtags. So you can see that this person's using hashtag hair talk, healthy hair, whatever. You can also search through those. You have rating products TikTok made me buy. That's one that could potentially be good. It has 1 million views in there. We'll keep it on our list right here. You have hashtag beauty. So there's just a shitload of hashtags here that you can start searching through. So we're just gonna open up like 3 or 4 of them, and then I'll show you how I scroll through, and maybe we'll even find a pretty good product in this video, who knows? So the point of this is not to find super small hashtags. The point of this is to find hashtags that not a lot of people use, which I guess equates into the same thing, but the amount of views that the hashtag is not really relevant. I guess it's more relevant to how common the hashtag is used. So there's certain hashtags like viral where like literally everybody uses it. It has like 700 billion views. And then there's other hashtags like our favorite find, where it has like a little bit less, it's like 200 million views, whatever. So there's gonna be a ton of products in here that you can scroll through and search through. However, there are more specific ones like rating products TikToks made me buy, whereas there is a hashtag called TikTok made me buy it that has a shitload of views. Like everybody uses that. But then you have this one, which is like almost like it's used less, even though it's the same thing. You can find some really good products just by scrolling through these smaller hashtags. So you pretty much just find them by scrolling through bigger hashtags. And you can even click videos, it'll show you more options or whatever, because they limit the amount that you see the first time. And we're just looking for better hashtags, right? And then once you find the hashtags, we got a couple here. Rating products TikTok made me buy. Let's just go ahead and scroll through. We can basically just look at the products that these people are you know, showing off in their TikToks. And you know, keep in mind the things that we were talking about in the criteria with what we're looking for, because you can find really good products with this method. You might have to sit here. In my experience, using this method on my computer, I'll find about one good product every 20 to 30 minutes of scrolling. And keep in mind the amount of experience that I have, the amount of products that I've tested, it is hard as shit for me to find a product that I haven't seen before and haven't tested in other places. So for me to be able to find something new that meets the criteria that I think is good every 30 minutes is actually really efficient for this product research method. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of places that you can go with this strategy and there's a lot of things that you can do with it. However, I'm gonna leave the ball in your court now. I mean, I showed you how to find the hashtags. You can keep on scrolling. You can even run deeper and look inside of the hashtags that you're looking through. You can keep going through the hashtags. It's pretty much endless of them out there. Basically, it comes down to, you know, which hashtags are super duper saturated, such as hashtag Amazon made me buy it, hashtag products, and then which hashtags can you find that are not as saturated, that don't have a bunch of drop scammers scrolling through it. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I wanted to keep it really short and sweet, and I wanted to make sure that I not only showed you how I find products, but I also showed you what I look for and what things specifically make a good product for TikTok ads. If this video is valuable to you, please leave a like and please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It helps with the algorithm and it helps more people see videos like this as well, which means that by leaving a like, you're actually helping other people. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Noah Brewer and I'm out. Peace.